No, I'm almost there. I'm on the phone.
Feeling like
shit. We've got open mics, don't we?
Should I close them, or are we just fucking going live?
Hold on.
Just the same.
We're live?
Fuck it,
Go
let's
live.
do it
This
live,
rock
baby.
star with no fame, the way it is for everyone.
Can they hear this?
God knows that if I try, I might be able to get by as one of the normal ones. But one of the normal ones. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West, Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pisser Show. Hey, good evening. It is Saturday?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
All right. It's the 11th. It's 11/11.
Make a wish. Make a wish.
I do like saying that. Wait
Oh,
till
I
11/11
have a
at 11
wish.
p.m. and then we're all screwed.
That surprise. That was a surprise flash there.
Yeah. Oh, it was? Did you freak out there a little bit?
Oh, it got me off guard. That's for sure.
Good.
Oh, yay, we're on.
Well, we are live here at J. Anthony's in Auburn, Massachusetts. We've got we're at a fundraiser. I'm going to let you, because I'm just the talent. You go ahead and give the information
You're just a
there.
talent.
News
No brain.
reader.
No brain.
No brain.
You got that
No
operation?
brain. I have.
Bumpa's got the memory.
I've got the golden voice.
I don't even think I have the talent.
Yeah, you do, baby. You bring a lot to
Oh,
it.
that's right. So we should do the introductions.
Absolutely.
I'm Byron.
I'm
He's
Bumpa.
Bumpa.
I'm Patty Cakes.
And we got Perry Star Patty Cakes. And, of course, Abby.
Abbott.
Hi, guys.
It's my Abigail.
So, the four of us are here at J. Anthony. This is the comedy fundraiser, and we are doing interviews of the comedians before they go on. And we
Hopefully.
have lucky contestant number one in front of us.
Oh, wow, they're shoving you out
This
first.
is laughs for loot.
Wait a minute, they're
All right.
shoving you out first?
Yes.
They're
No, make sure
making you light the fire?
Oh, we're
Make sure I
popping her
get this
cherry.
right because I had to do it like 4 times on Facebook. Kayla Scanlon Sampson.
Ooh, close.
Samson Scanlon.
Yes.
How many
Oh, let me
names do
try.
you need? You
I
gotta-
have 3.
I just have one.
I know.
I have
That's
to
it.
too.
Born with 3.
No.
Yeah, you try writing that in kindergarten.
So, Kayla, you're into the comedy routine, and what got you into it? How old are you first, may I ask?
Do you
I
wanna
just
tell?
turned 30.
She's
Okay,
about
so
12.
I just turned 30.
She
Yeah.
looks
Sorry.
12.
I'm 21 because I had a beer.
Well, reverse
Yeah,
that,
me
21.
too. Me too.
Well, she
21
did look-
minus
Yeah. She
26.
She kind of gave you the look like she needed an attorney present first before answering the question.
That's not a
You do have the intimidating look, you stupid fuck.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Well, we are talking to Columbo right here.
All right, so you turned 30, and what got you into it? How long have you been doing it?
2 weeks.
There you go.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, wow.
Fresh on the circuit.
No, just
That's
about
awesome.
2 months. So I turned 30 just about 2 months ago.
2 months, about equivalent to 2 weeks in this
Yeah,
business.
2 weeks,
though,
2
right?
months,
Yeah,
whatever, depending
yeah.
on who you ask. I've always wanted to do stand-up, and it just kind of spiraled out of there. I had 2 comedians come to my 30th surprise birthday party. They made me get up, and I just kind of roasted everybody, and they kind of thought I was funny. So
Wow,
So
nice.
what made you do that, though? Like
the
what-
well, they dragged me up there, but yeah.
But did your friends or family know that you were already interested? in
Yes,
this?
they did, yeah.
Why were you cracking jokes and doing stuff
Basically, yeah.
So have you always been the funny girl? The funny girl, your friends?
The funny girl, yes, not
Yeah.
the funny-looking one, just the funny girl.
No, the one with the, obviously
The one with the jokes, yeah.
the comedy jokes,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so it all depend on you for a good laugh.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why I had to stop working at funeral homes.
like that? Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh, you and I got a little something in common there with funeral homes.
That morbid.
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People are dying to get in and hear my jokes.
Byron's quite morbid, so.
But up, bump.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be here all night.
Oh, wait. I got one of them.
Usually he has wah, wah, wah.
So where are you from? Where'd you grow up?
Originally, I grew up in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I'll give you that.
Gunshots. Oh,
Way
yeah.
out there. I just came from there earlier. So we were on late tonight.
Yeah.
I was on Hatfield
Couple
and
of
Hadley.
gunshots, yeah.
And then,
What the hell are you doing out there? There's nothing out there but
go-karting.
wood buggers.
Go-karting.
Oh, yeah, bachelor party, right? babe?
Go-karting. I went to Quarters. Quarters was like,
What's
I was over
Quarters?
there. Quarters. It's a like a bar, a small bar with all like old like 1980s video games and stuff like that.
Ooh, actually, I like that. Like
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Pac-Man
in for
and
that.
Frogger and stuff like that.
So, what are your future ambitions? What are you looking for? I hate to put you on the spot like that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't prepare anything. I wasn't sure.
I
You
know.
don't have to prepare.
I mean, I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna say tonight I'm looking for people to actually laugh at my jokes.
Yeah.
Because that would be a really
That
sad
helps.
start to my career.
Right.
if Nobody laughed. So I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. I hope
Yeah.
people laugh.
Right.
That's all.
So,
There you go.
just
I'm
trying to.
looking at the crowd here. I'm seeing some smiling faces.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There is a good chance you might get a laugh for 11.
There's a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
You have sound effects too, right? So-
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't even get him started. Oh, here he goes.
I've been waiting to use that one for a long time.
Wait till he does the airplane, the pilot. Ooh, that's
Oh, I do
favorite.
my pilot. Yeah, I have the airplane. And I just,
So
ladies
I,
and gentlemen.
I found out obviously earlier that you were kind of a last minute. I'm glad,
Yeah.
to add to the
They
mix.
saved the best for last. So
Absolutely,
it's okay.
right? I think-
Yeah.
It's
and they
it's
light
always
the
good
first on fire. Right?
Yeah, right.
There you go.
That's what I hear.
It's pretty intense.
They
yeah.
have a guy
Yeah.
with a flashlight to flash you off stage in case you.
Yeah.
So you've never been on stage before, huh?
During an open mic or two, but it was with probably like
Where?
15,
Mostly friends,
15
like-
people I wrote myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beatniks in Worcester.
Oh,
Okay.
yep.
Yeah.
On Park Ave.
Yep.
Yep.
Didn't you go there and it was empty?
Yeah.
I haven't been there in years, no.
What was the? You went to a comedy show just recently and it was canceled due to lack of interest.
It wasn't
the
mine.
Cove. The Cove.
It was a
Yeah.
good one. Huh?
Yeah,
I'm
we
sure
were all
you could
supposed
probably
to
have a
meet
following of your own, and
Yeah.
that helps. You know,
Yeah.
and you'll build
It's fine,
obviously
yeah.
new ones.
I
But
pay them, so it's getting expensive though.
keep your membership up to date. You know? Myra, do you got anything else for her? She's new. I don't want to roast her too much. You know,
No,
really,
I
don't
just
grill her
I
too
want to
much,
say. I
you
mean,
know?
you got a look going there. It's
You like it?
it's dark. It's
Yeah.
now what kind of comedy do you stick with? You observational? Are you whatever kind of hits
funny?
you?
I can't disclose that information with you at this time.
Oh,
Good.
I guess we'll have to find out in a few minutes,
She,
right?
you know what? I would say she's in development.
she's
right?
a tease.
Yeah.
is what
Project
she
in
is.
development.
She's a comic tease. She's going to come down and make us.
Who doesn't
laugh.
like a tease, though?
But the best thing, the sultry, these two are the sultry divas of the show.
I got a boner.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he can't find it in he can't find it in time.
Sorry, Mom.
You want a flashlight?
Right? Yeah. But no, great to be able to interview you.
Yeah,
Your
hey,
first,
thanks for having
break
me.
in that, and
Yeah.
as far as on the comedy show, and we
Check back in. with
we
them
are.
soon.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you saw earlier on Facebook. This is live actually right now. People can go on their phone, Spreaker.com.
Right now.
Right
It's
now.
live.
Right now.
We are live now.
Spreaker.com.
Yeah.
/
So
Wicked
you text out
Pizza.
to your friends, Spreaker.com / Wicked Pizza Show.
Done.
And
With an H, because
they'll be able to listen to you
Pizza.
right now.
Pizza.
When you go on, they'll be able to listen to
Right
your show,
now.
your act.
All right.
So, no pressure.
So no
No
pressure.
pressure. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any Facebook friends, but that's fine.
No, we have faith in you.
I think, yeah.
All right, thank you for believing.
So
Don't
hey,
stop.
thank you for being our first interview ever.
Thank you.
No, we've done that.
No,
Right, no.
they've done a few more.
But we're the ones who want to like. Okay, they
You
look
know,
like they want.
I do have. You know, I do have one note though for you. A quick note. You're only the third comedian we've ever interviewed. So
There you
And,
go. Hey, now.
you know, two of the other comedians. One's behind you, Brian Holland,
Yes.
and the other one is Tommy Savit. I don't know if you're familiar with Tommy Savit.
No.
No.
Famous.
But
Look
you know
him
what?
up.
I'm gonna being number one really pays out. So
Outstanding.
You're the first
Yep,
woman.
First one.
All right.
All right.
First woman.
Remember
Got
us.
that now.
We love you.
Yes.
You love us.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom,
Feel
now
it.
we're here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Kayla. Appreciate it.
All right.
I do not like this microphone.
We're going to have them put the music on low because we're not broadcasting.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh,
So just to keep
can I switch?
Yep.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to make that announcement.
That's live. That's dead. Okay, fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm
Cut
sorry
this
about
one.
that.
I'm
We
gonna
are
take this one.
experiencing Some technical difficulties.
That's dead.
So what we will do is,
See?
because
Drop
for some
it.
reason the live broadcast is not feeding out to you, and I apologize. What we will do is we'll have Jose put on a little bit quiet music for you while we just do these interviews. I do apologize for that. If we can get the technical difficulties worked out, we will take care of it. Again, I'm so sorry. But anyways, just keep having fun and keep drinking. That's the main key tonight. Keep drinking, keep having fun. The more you drink, the more you spend, the more we all make out here and make everybody happy and have a good time.
All right. Oh, next up.
gonna ruin my hairdo.
Oh my God! Listen, hey, that's why I do the special cans just in the ears. You know, this is the money maker right here.
Right?
Yeah,
Exactly,
there you
yeah.
go.
Hey, Tiger Lily's in the room. What's up, friend?
How's it going?
So we got Brian Holland with us, the next comedian on our interview beatdown.
Nice.
So, no, he was. We had him. We called in about a month back, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. And you know, this is
Hi.
How are you?
yeah, Brian.
How are you?
Patty cakes.
This is Patty
Nice
Cakes.
to meet you.
He's, and this is Abigail. Abby.
Hey, Abby. Nice to meet you.
There are two guest co-host divas.
We got to have some reason for guys to come over and talk to us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you see the two guys
to
sitting in the
entice
corner,
them.
you don't want to go over and go, hey.
Actually, I came over to talk to you.
we look like two guys that have a van parked outside that says "want candy."
Nice,
You know?
yeah.
So we have to bring the candy with us.
Yeah.
So bring a guy. The guys will come over. Anybody will come over and talk to us. So, and they gentle the blow too if any girls are like uncomfortable. So
Yeah.
you got girls here.
Yes.
They come over and talk to us. So, hey, first of all, thank you for letting me know about this and helping coordinate.
Oh, you're
get
a
us
great guy. I
involved with that,
appreciate
man.
everything you do.
I appreciate it. You've been great.
Hey now, there you go.
What
Yeah,
was
he's
that?
down.
That's hard. The music? No. It's all right. We'll
Are we
talk
about
right
to have
over
a
it. We'll be
shootout or
fine.
something?
Yeah. So, talk right over it. So, what do you have? Do you have any future dates planned? I know you've been around quite a bit now.
I have a show booked December 16th somewhere.
Yeah.
In
be posted.
Massachusetts?
No, I think it's actually in Connecticut.
Oh,
But it'll be posted on my wall on Facebook. But
Okay.
I'll be at Mohegan Sun.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Comics, right?
Yeah,
No.
on December 28th.
Okay, great.
Back at Mohegan Sun, I should say.
Yeah.
What night is that? Like a Friday night, Saturday
Thursday night, 10 p.m. show.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's actually what it's called. Thursday.
Oh, is it
Saturday
really?
show, yeah.
Oh yeah, if I remember the place, I've not been there yet myself, but it's a comedian / craft beer.
Craft beer, yeah.
Right.
And that's
Cold
everything.
mix,
It's
cold
all
mix.
about me. It's like they made a club just for me.
There you go. I mean, yeah,
Comedy
that's true.
and beer, you know.
So how
What
long are you
board
going to
do you
do a
need?
set? How long is your set there?
Uh,
45?
No, I usually do about 10, 15 minutes there.
Yeah.
They have a lot of comedians on
Oh,
it.
do they?
Oh yeah, I've
Sure.
seen that. The lineup is
Yeah, they-
like 6 or so.
They usually have between 8 to 10 comedians on that show.
Right. Yeah.
And they want to get wrapped up in an hour and a half. So some comedians will get 5
Holy
minutes.
shit,
some will get 10.
really?
That's all they give all those comedians is an hour and a half?
It's an hour and a half. It's
Totally,
2
yeah.
hours between shows. And they have to empty the room and fill the room again.
Wow.
Nice.
Excuse me, I got a cough. It's killing me.
He's got a man cold.
I'm just getting over mine.
So basically, he's been acting like a pussy all week.
I've been doing the same thing.
I haven't. I've been fortunate enough. I've been killing the bacteria with tons and tons of alcohol.
Yeah.
I better not get sick from tonight. I'm going to kill somebody.
I've been
What's your beer
complaining.
choice?
I've been complaining about my cold so much. I've been walking with a limp.
You can't be doing that too much, right?
That's how sick I am. Yeah.
Ladies, have any questions for him?
Oh, you asked
Anyone?
to ask me something.
Oh,
What did I?
look
I
at
threw,
him. Look at him.
Come on, Patty. It's down to you.
give him the
No
eye.
pressure. No pressure at all.
Think
Where are
about.
you from?
Yes,
Oh,
I don't know.
You from around here?
yes, I'm single.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, my
Is that
husband.
what she asked me? Because that's what I heard.
It's whenever she gets scared, all of a sudden she goes, "Oh well, my husband."
my husband just left, actually.
And then she quickly looks at her phone. Oh, I have to go now.
when she's not nervous, she'll throw stuff all over you. I'm kidding. Ow,
I'm gonna kick his
getting
ass.
insulted.
Are you guys getting along?
Me and my husband? What day is it?
Is he funny? Is he funnier than me? You don't know yet.
Like a typical married couple.
Every woman says the first thing is a good sense of humor. So
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
I've noticed that on the dating profiles. You have a dating profile online?
Make me laugh.
You ever notice
I love
all the
you.
girls say
Make me laugh.
good sense of humor, and you send them a message like "Hi," and they're like, "No."
no,
Well,
you can't open with a knock knock joke.
yeah, you know,
okay. All right,
well,
that's
if
the
inspired,
secret. All
think
right.
about it. If inspired, some of his pictures, he's his face is just flat. Very.
Oh no, there's some people out there who
Stoic,
scare the
yeah.
living shit out of me when I'm looking at it, going, oh, "You chose that for a dating picture?"
Yeah.
What the fuck do you look like in person if you look that bad in a dating? You're trying to look good. You're like,
But that's the face he puts on his pictures, and that's why he gets a no.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Hey, you know what?
smile.
Just go on Periscope. You'll get lots of dates and lots of
I
attention.
do. I got like
Oh.
8 people who watched all 30 of my videos that I've done. Nobody likes me.
I did a Periscope this morning and had 700 people
Yeah,
watching.
I know. I was a part of it. Well,
Yes, you were.
in a way,
Now the trick
Because
to,
I was in my bed.
Yeah, the trick to doing that is to be in your bed, obviously, apparently, or appearing to be naked under it.
Yeah.
With the sheet pulled
I
up
had
here.
sheets on.
You too could get all
she
that
had a
attention.
toe ring on.
So,
Oh,
you know,
exactly.
tomorrow morning when you get the hangover, all right, what you do is you
Wake up there, picture me with sleep
yeah,
in my eyes.
you go Facebook
crust
Live.
on the corner of my lips.
Go, right, go Facebook Live.
This will look like a good morning, babe.
Have the sheet down just below the beer
Yeah,
belly.
yeah.
And hey, ladies, you know, yeah. you
Hey,
get
whatever works, you know.
This weird patch of hair in the middle of my chest, but no other hair. And
Oh, shit. She's
all-
Wait. Is this on? Did I say that?
But you,
she is totally going home with me tonight.
invitations.
Oh, hey now.
As Brian Pelicano mentioned earlier, that you had been the one, I guess. What was it, Todd? Sorry,
Kayla?
Kayla, yeah, you the one who brought Kayla.
Yeah, I adopted
Okay.
her last week.
Oh, did you?
She doesn't look Vietnamese, does she?
No.
Yeah.
So she lied.
Yeah.
She lied on that.
She's already called me daddy.
I mean, it's more on the. Ooh.
She's
that
30.
Daddy. Oh, Daddy.
She's
Yeah, that
30.
daddy syndrome.
But I'm 19 years old, so I could be her daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a sugar daddy for sure.
All right.
Is she kicking us out?
No,
I think
she
she's
was-
kicking us out. Oh my God, she's got the look on her face.
Well, yeah, did you getting service for drinks? Anyone want drinks? I'm sure, Ed. I got extra Bud Light.
I need a beer every 5 minutes. Doctor's orders.
Doctor's orders.
Yeah, and I need a shot and a beer every 5 seconds.
All right, the wait staff is now going, oh, fuck, this is a comedy
What have
show.
I done?
Shit.
Well,
It's getting hot in here.
See? I knew it.
All right, so I got a quick question to ask you. What kind of comedy do you do? You doing observational? You doing life in general? You doing?
he beats on himself.
It's just,
He beats off? What? What'd you say?
I'm not. I don't do any Louis C.K. jokes now.
No. Oh, yeah.
Isn't he in trouble right now?
Yeah.
I pretty much just talk about my real life.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah, it has to be a thread of truth to comedy for it to actually be funny. I think. It can't just be. No one's. Unicorn porpoises or something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But-
Yeah. No, you gotta. I think.
Well, especially when life is really depressing, it can be hilarious.
Yeah,
right?
you need
So,
people need to relate to your comedy.
yeah.
Like, oh my God, that
All
same
the struggles
thing,
of life and all
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be able to relate to it, or it's not that funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope you laugh at my joke, my self-deprecating jokes.
Oh God.
I say that I have a girlfriend, but I really don't. I live
Where
in,
is she?
I
You
live
did.
Tied up in the closet?
in a tool shed.
Ooh.
Oh.
Actually, that sounds hot.
Yes, it is.
She's into the horror stuff.
Actually, the tool shed's probably pretty cold right now.
Well, Brian, Aaron, appreciate you being on again.
Yes.
And appreciate hooking
And I
us
hope
up with
you
this.
invite. You guys invite. Thank you for having me and being here tonight.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys invite all these other comics to be on your podcast in
Oh,
the future.
definitely.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
And I won't blame you a bit if you won't have me back on after this.
Dude.
You'll be on again
Why
and again,
wouldn't
brother. Don't worry
We'll
about
get
that.
you in the studio, but I'm gonna
Well.
have to get a bigger beer fridge. I think.
Yes.
That's,
Yeah.
I know. What does that fridge only hold? What, like
Buy a
18?
keg.
It only
Like
holds
a-
a case.
A case?
It only holds a case, but I got a bigger fridge out in
Get
the
a keg.
And then-
craft services room, as I like
Oh,
to call it.
We'll get a
the
keg
green
and
room.
run this
The
pump
green
right
room.
next to
Yeah,
it.
the green room.
Yeah.
Yeah, my comedy's a little beer soaked, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, thank you so much. Is there someone standing behind me waiting for me?
I don't think
Move.
so. No, I think we got some time here. We got. So, do you have a favorite comic?
Oh, Richard Pryor.
He's good.
And I've actually worked with Richard Pryor Jr. He opened for me in New York City for Richard Pryor
You were
Jr.
talking about that last time we talked with you. Yeah.
Nice.
How
Yeah.
was that?
That was great. It was an honor to be asked to be on the show. Richard Pryor Jr. Relief Fund Program, Hurricane State Relief Fund Program.
Is he just as funny as Dad, or
He does more cabaret work, but yeah, he's funny. You know,
Okay.
he looks just like his dad, just a little chubbier.
yeah?
You know, but he's a super nice guy, and we still keep in contact.
The guys that I've
And that
always
was like 4 years ago. I did a show, whatever, I don't know, where Hurricane Sandy was. You know.
Yeah.
He raised tens of thousands of dollars.
Nice.
But that's just it. I noticed that a lot of comedy shows are benefits.
Yeah,
How
comedians.
the fuck do you guys make money out of this?
Well,
Is it more
We
about
love-
getting your name out there?
not just that. It is somewhat that because we are narcissists. All comedians are narcissists.
Oh, okay.
But
I'd fit right in.
we also like to give. You know, all
Yeah.
comedians. You won't find a single comedian out there worth his salt that will not do a free charity show.
Yeah.
You know,
Just a way of building yourself up, and you obviously you also the self pleasure you get.
we like the stage time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And if we get to eat too, because every benefit show there is food.
Yeah.
So, you know, like we'll work for food.
And it's usually pretty good food too. It's a lot, especially the benefits. Usually high end food. It's not bad. So
Yeah, I'm the guy on the highway off ramp with the sign. We'll work for food.
Oh, so you're the guy that I rolled the window on and
Yeah.
locked the door. You clunk.
Yeah,
I throw out Lunchables. Here you go.
yeah, yo.
I can actually see that happening.
You
I've
should
done
hold,
that. I swear to God, I've done that.
You should hold a sign instead of "We'll work for food." We'll perform for food.
Exactly.
Of course, that'll leave more for the mind of people what you're thinking about.
We'll tell dick jokes.
Ooh,
for
where are they
food.
going to perform?
There you go.
All of a sudden, they'll be like Louis C.K. on
Dick jokes for food.
like Kelly Square or something like that.
That
No,
should,
Kelly Square, you're getting through that shit in about 2.2 seconds.
That should be his first fundraiser telethon. Dick
What?
Dick,
Dick jokes for food.
You got dick on
Dick
your
jokes
ring?
for food.
Hey, he's the creative one out of the bunch. I'm just the talent. So
I know he's got nothing going on.
I thought you were the sexy one out of the four.
Hey.
Oh, hey, all right.
hold on, I gotta get
No, he's
my-
the whore.
Do I have that?
Whore.
That's
I don't
right.
really- it's not like having like a regular crush on you, just like a prison.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
He's a prison sexy. Yeah.
You know.
You're very sexy in a prisoner kind of way.
Oh, shit. Hey, at least you know you're scoring in prison.
I'm gonna go now.
You won't be lonely.
You're in the corner, baby. You're not going anywhere.
Okay, just give the Caramel Conservative,
Yes.
Mr. Ed Late Night. He's asking about the fundraiser tonight. Just wanted to give a shout out that the fundraiser is a fundraiser for a woman named Brees and her son, who had recently had a house fire. Lost her. She had lost her husband back in April, I believe it was earlier this year. And so now they're doing a fundraiser just to help her kind of get back on her feet.
Sorry,
Wow,
sorry,
really?
that was bad.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that because that's
It's up near the top, and I gotta stop.
It's just not
I
appropriate
gotta
right
stop.
now.
I
It's
gotta
appropriate
stop
at some
touching
time.
the top.
And people that are interested can still donate to the cause if they don't come.
Thank you.
Come
Yeah,
here.
some people had asked about
They
that.
can still donate afterwards.
Yeah.
And if they listen to the podcast, there'll be a link or something. I'm sure you'll post.
Yep, we
Okay.
will be posting that. I'm getting in touch with the
You
organizers.
better.
And,
Remember the prison rape
absolutely. I
thing, right?
remember the prison rape.
Yeah.
Just because
He's got a big smile about that prison rape thing.
just because he's sitting next to a cop doesn't mean he's going to help you.
Well, I remember on one of Patty's filthy scopes. She
Me? I never do a filthy scoop.
she had
Well, within the last 2
somebody.
days.
She'd mentioned the fundraiser, and somebody had asked about donating.
Yes.
So if we have that info, we'll definitely pass it along. So,
I'm just kidding with him. I actually still have a crush on you guys.
That's why
usually
we brought
everybody
them.
does. That's why we bring them.
Yeah.
Everybody does. Everybody loves Abby and Patty cakes.
Yes.
Everybody. That's why we bring
I
them.
feel bad that I'm sitting, you're standing.
Oh,
I know, but you need
okay.
to get her another chair.
You're tall. How tall are you?
5'10"?
Yeah, somewhere between like 5'8" and 5'10".
Depending on which police station you get arrested in.
What 7-Eleven I walk out of.
Different, yeah.
yeah. Sometimes they don't put them right on the door frame. Yeah.
Different mug shots.
Yeah. The measurements are always a little off.
I'm the good girl here.
But,
Sure you are.
yeah, but sorry, it is a fundraiser for
Your
a
husband doesn't
local
listen
family.
to this, does he?
No.
Good.
No, only when she
He
does.
already,
is,
he
like,
already left.
Yeah, he was here. He left. He gave up already.
Was that a cowbell?
That's
Yeah.
him.
Oh, that was
That's him
the-
in the sound.
That was the correct answer. He's gone.
That was the correct answer.
Winner.
All right, man. We appreciate it.
Actually, I hope he's not. If you are, baby, I love you.
Me too.
Forgive me, for I have sinned.
Not
Hi
yet.
to my
Not yet.
cat.
Again?
Just gonna-
I'd like to say hi to
Again?
my
Not
cat.
The kitty.
Dude, I'm handsome as hell and funny as hell.
There you go.
You should get your ass right back here now.
Before you think so, yeah. You know, I can. It's funny though. I can see Abby leaving something on so the cat can listen.
Yeah.
It's mommy. Meow, meow, meow. All right, guys. Brian, thank
You
you,
have
man.
one more comedian to deal with,
Yeah.
I think.
All right.
And good luck with him.
Yes,
He's a
please.
handful.
Is he?
It was
All
so
right.
nice to see everybody. Thank
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Great meeting you in person, finally.
Yeah, nice. Yeah,
Thanks,
also,
brother.
you
Appreciate
also.
it. All right, folks. So listening, we'll be back in a few minutes with the next comedian. Just stand by, and we'll be right with you.
Yeah, they had nothing to say. And man, I thought it was kind of rude. Maybe if I was their kid, they might just let me in and put me in the right kind of mood. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. God knows that if I try, I'll get back home alive. Never have to leave again. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. Bring me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home to Boston.
All right, we're back. That was hard number 9.
Hard number 9, local
Back
band
home.
right out of Worcester here.
Our house band, if it were. Let's see, what color you got? You got green. Green, bingo.
There you go.
All right.
All
right.
right. That's a good thing.
So you are listening to the Wicked Pizza Show, and next up is the next comedian in line of interview torture, Todd Clay.
All
Todd,
right. How you doing?
good. How are you, sir?
All right. I heard of that guy. He's a jerk. The hell with that guy.
There you go.
So how long you been in the comedy biz?
It will be 7 years in February coming up.
And what
7 years.
got you into it?
I always liked comedy anyway, but my girlfriend at the time, I've been smoking pot my whole life, and she says, maybe you should try quitting. So I did for 2 years, but the first year I was like bored. I'm like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
So she's like, find something you wanted to do that you always wanted. I'm like, all right. So I started doing. My friend sent me to an open mic with some stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm addicted to making people laugh now.
Nice. And how long did it take, I guess, to I don't know, get going along as far as getting more and more dates? They're kind of hard to pick up at first, or
Yeah, people are nice enough to give people like an opening spot, like this
Yeah.
girl tonight. She's going to do 5 up front. Usually stuff like that. If you can get that opportunity, that's cool. But most of the stuff you're just doing like local bar shows or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
most open mics and stuff. So.
Yeah, Brian Hall was telling us, it's just you crave that stage time.
Yeah.
Just to get the stage time helps, and
Oh, yeah.
obviously getting paid it helps too. But
Yeah, but that's a long time away. I
Yeah.
mean, once in a while you might.
I mean,
get a
dude,
little-
I'd shit myself going up for the first time.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Well, I love it. When I'm at an open mic and I hear somebody else, it was my first time on stage, I love that. It's like one of my favorite things. I'm like, all right.
Oh,
Right.
So
see,
cool.
I'd be afraid of like a whole crowd full of people just waiting to cut your shit up. It's just-
everybody's pretty supportive, you know.
Yeah.
If they're not ignoring you.
So, tell us, so what are some of the things you've done over the past 7 years? Anything big? Or
Well, I did. I moved out to LA for a year. I did some stuff. I did one show at the Comedy Store, and that was nice. I met Rob Schneider. He did some jokes on a contest I was on.
Oh, nice.
I saw Jay Leno in traffic. I waved to him. And, other than
Would
that,
you
really,
use all your fingers or just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the one
just tell
thing?
me I bet if you told him from Boston, he might actually talk to you.
I was on my way to a show in Hollywood,
Yeah.
and it was funneling down from the 101 onto Hollywood Boulevard. And I saw this awesome car, and it was him.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking it was right before he left the show, and I'm like, come on, I'm a gray-haired Boston comic. You're a gray-haired
Yeah.
Boston comic. Come on, buddy.
Right, yeah.
Look your brother up.
I heard he's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
but he's from Andover, I think, originally.
Yep. Yeah, he's a local comic.
So, joining us also is our two divas of the group, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, your mic's not on.
My mic's not on.
Uh-oh.
Okay, hold on. I'll get the mic on. I'm trying to arrange
He's like the
things
worst
outside.
sound person. But
Hey,
I love him.
It's
He's my buddy.
chaos out here.
He's my bestie. But I like giving him crap all the time.
Fuck it, I turned everything on.
There we go.
There I am.
Yeah, Abby,
Can
you
you
there?
hear me?
You up there, Abby? Are you on? Yeah, okay.
All right.
I think
There,
so.
All right.
Why do I have a knife?
Somebody get
Am
that
I buttering
away from
something?
I often ask my same
Butter
question.
my muffin.
What am I doing with
Hey
this
now.
knife?
Ladies, this is Todd Clay.
Hi.
Todd
Hi,
Clay.
Todd. How are you?
I'm all
These
right.
are-
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
These are our two freaking co-hosts, Patty Cakes and Abby Abigail.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Whatever you want to call her, Abby Abigail.
Just don't call her anything foul. She will knife you.
Yes.
Right.
She will fuck your shit up.
She's tough.
Nah.
Sweet as pie, but won't take shit.
I grew up in the Boston area, so I'm used to that.
So,
You got a knife on the first date.
do you have any? You guys have any questions you'd like to add? Are you gonna ask any?
I don't know what you've talked about.
Okay. I mean,
You mean you weren't listening to the damn show? What the hell's the
I was
matter
in the
with
bathroom doing a shot. If you want to know the truth.
I
All
mean,
right.
we were outside praying under the sun, under the moon.
I was praying to the beaver moon.
I don't want to know.
That was
I don't
last
wanna know.
week. That
All
was-
right.
We had a full beat.
Tony, you say you were in LA for a year.
Yeah.
How'd you like LA?
I loved LA. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Yeah, it was great. The only thing that messed me up, I had a heart attack while I was out there.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Hey, welcome to the
Yeah.
Oh shit! How
Yeah.
are you now? How do you feel now?
I keep waking up, so I'm doing
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Same over
Yeah,
here.
when I
man.
had, I had
Yeah.
one a couple of
I got
99% blockage. I was in
Yeah,
a hospital.
100%. Boom.
And they said, we're going to have to move you to another hospital. I'm like, okay. And they said, the helicopter's on the pad. And I said, oh,
Yeah, wait a minute.
no, I don't have that
Holy
much
shit.
money for a helicopter.
I drove myself to the hospital because I
I
didn't know
did
what was
too.
going on. Yeah. And
Yeah.
after I got saved, my first appointment with the doctor, I asked him how long it was before I was like not going to make it. He said about 10 minutes. He said if you hit another set of lights, you would have just drifted off into the freaking sidewalk, and that would have been it.
See, earlier that night, I had been in the nudie bar.
Yeah.
And it's just...
So the nudie bar gave you a heart attack?
Oh, it did, a little bit.
Was it after the nudie bar that gave you a heart attack?
No, I was sitting home and like, oh, there's an awful
I think
lot
it was
of
the.
indigestion.
I
It
think
was probably the ATM withdrawal.
I think it was the Mexican hot dogs that did it to me.
There you go.
The street dogs.
Yeah, street meat.
Mexican hot dogs?
They're like a foot long hot dog wrapped in bacon, deep fried
You just.
with like mayonnaise.
I think I just had a happy
ketchup, like
ending.
this whole. Oh yeah, man! Hot onions all over the.
Okay.
You
well,
had me at bacon.
And they were only $3.
Yeah, okay. Well, the food trucks out there.
Yeah,
that
man,
must be
awesome.
awesome.
Oh, yeah,
So
crazy.
many options, right? Yeah.
Ruined me for Mexican food though. I can't find any place on the East Coast that even compares to a food truck out in California.
Yeah.
Taco
I've
Bell
heard that,
just
I've heard
doesn't
that.
do it anymore.
I would so love to have a food truck. If I
so
had
good.
confidence, I would. Because I love Mexican food. I love tacos. I love all that shit.
Yeah, you'd love LA.
I just don't like the back end of it.
Yeah, LA is great.
Hey, Bump and I always joke about it. I think they're looking to do the
right.
Yeah, we gotta
wrap
it up.
Yeah, but
Gotta tell some jokes.
All right, Todd, appreciate it, man. We look forward to seeing you up on stage.
All right, guys.
yeah, if you have a card, we'll grab your card before.
Yeah.
But
All right.
And we are gonna broadcast.
Come on the show.
Cool.
Welcome to the show.
I will.
We are gonna broadcast the show
Sorry,
live.
we didn't talk.
Hopefully,
Abby
I
and I didn't talk to you.
Nah, that's right. You guys can talk
We
to
were
me later.
praying.
We were praying.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. I hope you laugh at my jokes.
Oh,
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you for the time,
Thank you very
Todd.
much, man.
Bye.
Headphones,
Yeah, Abby needs those. All right, which microphone is that? That's
Okay, ladies
All right,
and gentlemen,
folks.
we are going to do the door prize. Again, I am so sorry for the technical difficulties. So we're going to pull the door prize.
We're gonna
For
go
those of you who don't know what
live
the door
to the
prize
action.
is. It's this beautiful picture up here.
Yeah,
that I really hope I win.
we'll
but
play
I
a song
couldn't
here.
even
We'll go
enter.
live
So I highly
at
doubt
the
I'm going to
comedy
win.
show.
okay.
But anyways, we're going to have
stand by,
Riley
folks.
pull out a ticket.
So I'll kill everything
That
again?
ticket number will correspond with the ticket that you purchased to
Yeah,
enter
kill all the mics.
the show
All right.
here.
You got these?
Number 10. Please tell me. Oh! The city waits the night to rise. Okay, I'm so sorry. Two more interviews. I'll make mine quick. Steve Dolan's going to go up here. He's going to be real quick, and then we're going to go on stage and start the price wrap. Again, I'm real sorry about the technical difficulties. Also, we're going to call last call and raffle right now. Last call and raffle, so if you want to get some raffle tickets or bid on a product over here, feel free to do it. Last call and raffle.
All right, folks, we are back with another comedian.
Are we? Is he?
We are. I think
He doesn't look like a comedian. He looks like a violent Bruins fan who's looking to beat the shit out of somebody for scratching their car at the garden.
He does have a little LB in him. It looks a little LB.
A little bit, yeah. I know LB, and I've gotten drunk with him many times.
I got drunk with him
I
once.
almost got killed by him because he tried to kill me. I don't know you, LB.
What are you trying to kill you with, Jaeger?
Yes.
He'll drink
First
anyone
night I
on
met
the
him,
table.
no, you drink. And I'm like, and I look at the bartenders, my friend, and says, he'll fuck you up if you don't do it, so just do it. And I'm like, okay.
So yeah, we're back. We are listening to the Wicked Pistol Show. We are now with comedian Steve Tobin.
Appropriately named for boss.
Good. How are you?
How are you?
Hold on. No mic.
You got green?
Green mic.
Green is all the way up.
There's a mic in there.
I'm turquoise.
There we go.
There you go. All right, cool. Yeah. It's good to be here.
There we go.
And
Can you hear me?
So, Steve, I am Bumpa. This is Byron. Abigail.
Abby, how are you?
Good, how are
Patty
you?
Cakes.
Patty Cakes.
Patty cakes. All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, look at that.
You like that name?
That sounds good. Yeah. Works.
She's going to give you all kinds of dirty looks, and you're just going to go home like, wow. So that's why we bring them with us, the eye candy. Otherwise, nobody's going to come to us.
They tolerate me.
We got beer. I mean, if you want beer, hey, come on over, bud.
I can't. I'm one of the Irish. They don't let drink anymore.
Well, thanks for taking a couple minutes to talk with us. And how long have you been in the comedy business?
Since 1989.
Oh, nice.
Hey, what got you into it?
Always wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Did you have a comedian that you just looked up to, that you loved? That you were like,
Yeah, any particular
I can do
influences?
that just like him.
Oh, Sam Kinison, Richard Pryor.
There you go.
Sam was crazy. I love
George
Sam.
Carlin. Sam Kennison is one of my favorites.
Are you gonna be screaming at us up here, or?
I'm loud anyways.
Oh, okay. All right.
Boston Irish loud.
He's got that
there you
Boston
go.
gravel. He's got the Boston gravel going there with the name
yeah.
Tobin had. That's that grind there.
So where are you from? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Brighton.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. So, what else have you done since in the past years? That history-wise, what have you done?
I was in New York for 10 years.
Yeah. How was that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a blast.
Yeah. How?
A lot of clubs out there to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it's crazy. It's like that's the place to go, obviously, at least locally in this part
Do
of the
you
country.
mind playing all those small clubs? Do you like it? Do you hate it?
Anywhere
Is it fun?
Yeah. You could be in a gigantic place full of people and it sucks.
Yeah.
Or you could be in a club with 5 people and it's great. Or vice versa.
Right.
It's just...
It's the vibe of the club. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
once you
the
get
night,
off the
it's the
crowd.
feel,
yeah.
right?
Well, I remember when it was popular to be doing a show at the basement of a Chinese restaurant.
Anywhere. Yeah, exactly.
And it'd be like an 8-foot stage, if that, and you're basically standing on like a
I
pallet.
used to run the Aku for Dick Doherty in
Nice.
Cambridge in the early 90s.
Yeah.
I had a show on Friday nights there.
Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, I remember I've attended a lot of local shows, and I'm trying to remember there was one in Framingham. Oh, Asian restaurant.
Not the Handy Nasty.
Oh, the one downstairs at the Asian
Yeah.
restaurant.
Oh, the Nick's Comedy
Freddie
Stop.
Stone and Paul Murphy, biker kid, I think used to run there.
Yeah, I went to. I remember going to one of the show there. My wife and I went to a show there, and we go down there, and it's literally in the basement of a Chinese restaurant, and it looks like it. They basically converted the basement to a seatable area, so to speak, and it's like it was a great show, but it's just like. Why would you subject people to this,
But that's kind of
you're on a
fun, though.
stage
That's
4
kinda
inches off
different.
the floor, and things like that. But
I went to a show like that. I saw Jackie, the Joke Man Martling, at a show like
Oh,
that.
I'm so sorry.
No, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome because I'm so addicted to Howard Stern that I saw
Yeah,
it.
she is. She had Jeff the Drunk
I had Jeff the Drunk
as
at
a
my
house
house.
guest.
Oh, nice.
I booked him a show at the Cove in Worcester, and I reached out to him and said, Jeff, you and I are good friends. Why don't you come out and stay at my house a day early? And we sat on my back porch and sang karaoke.
Did you get drunk?
Fuck yeah!
All right.
Fuck, we were drinking on my porch till 2 o'clock in the morning. He had 18 beers, I had 12.
I believe
we're
he
like,
may have
"Ah."
shot himself,
Oh,
too.
it was
I'm not
awesome.
sure.
now, see,
I even shaved his head and made him breakfast the next day. Because I'm a good bitch like that.
wow, right? Now, like every
My nipples are getting hot.
Yeah.
So are mine.
Here, shave my head and make me.
every comedian's gonna want to have.
All right, we're
have
getting
Patty
the
book.
wrap-up sign,
Yeah,
man.
every comedian's gonna
Maybe
have.
after the show, we'll have you over, hopefully.
Bacon and nipples? Yeah, I'm all set.
Oh, shit.
Every
we're in
comedian's gonna want to have Patty book them and stay at her house too.
The place is called the Bates Motel, by the way, so
Yes,
you gotta be careful.
we have a shanty bar in the backyard.
Quick, Steve, what any future dates you got coming up? You want to mention that you know of, or?
No, I don't. I'm trying. I'm one of these comics that try not to have people follow me.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
Well, surprise. You like to be a.
Yeah, I like to surprise them.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm paranoid. I don't want people following.
Don't follow them. Find them. Right.
Exactly.
All right, man. We appreciate you taking a few minutes with us. We got to get the show on the
Thank
road
you.
here.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right, awesome. Nice
Thanks.
talking to y'all.
Thank
you
you.
very much for coming in, man. Nice meeting you. All right, coming up
I
next.
promise everybody I will make it quick.
Coming
I
up
promise
next.
them an interview at another time. I will make it quick for you. I'm so sorry.
We got
Come on,
one
Brian.
more
It's
interview.
your turn, baby.
Yep, it's straight to the one and only, the leader of the pack, the
The
coordinator.
leader of the pack.
I believe he
Brian
would be
Pelicano.
called the headliner.
Listen, if you follow me anywhere, I feel bad for you because it's just going to end up somewhere really bad.
Do
Why
they
are
have
you a
beer?
hot mess?
Well, there's usually beer there, but it might end up on like a porno set. You know?
I'm there. I'm there.
So have you seen my Periscope?
Oh my God.
No, but can I have the link to it?
Absolutely.
Patty Beet Cakes on Periscope. Ooh.
Find it. Get her on.
I'm going to title my next scope, The Porn Knows Your Name.
Oh my God. Jeez.
I was in the movie Romancing the Bone, so. Sorry, that's a Simpsons reference if you don't get that.
Yes, I do get that.
So, how long have you been in the business?
Brian!
On 6 years now. I got to start very early. I signed right out of the gate with James Oliva on his Creeping with the Wingman tour.
Right.
So I was very fortunate. Most people have to fight their way through open mics and what have you. I was very fortunate that James Oliva stepped up. He put me right on his show in Boston, and we rocked it out for about 4 years straight.
Wow.
So my act is always changing. I actually don't even write my set until the day of the show because I like to
keep it fresh.
Yeah, exactly, and topical. You know, I've got a lot of stuff about Tim Tebow, but who the hell is Tim Tebow nowadays? You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's so much shit changing every day anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
now we're on to Louis C.K.
Well, let me tell you something. So we walked into the green room today, and we had this nice jar of water, but we're all so used to the Cosby shit, none of us will drink it. You know, so
because you don't want to be gang raped.
Well, I don't care about gang raped. I just want to do a good show. If I'm drugged out and on dopamine, I'm going to be falling asleep on the stage. But
yeah, just don't kill your game, right? That's all you.
That's right. I work with a lot of energy. Out of the gate, we had Monster on our side and what have you. So
Monster energy drink.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love you.
So I do I do a 5-hour energy now before every show. We also I have all daughters, so I can't really yell at home. They're skittish.
God bless you. Are you the only guy at home?
Well, sort of. So Brian Holland's son lived with me for a while. He's kind of an unofficial stepson, foster son, foster brother, however you want to word it. And then for a while I had a male dog, but other than that now it's just me and girls.
So you getting shit for leaving the toilet seat up?
No, I had all sisters, so I was trained.
You learned, right?
I'm a trained man.
Yeah.
And
I do that when I go to his place. I do that, and he yells
You
at me.
fucking asshole! Because
I
I pissed on the seat more times than I can count now.
Oh my God!
You must have seen my act because I do a whole thing about pissing on the seat. But it has nothing to do with the men, so you're going to see that in about 10 minutes. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up because we want to get the crowd into this.
Absolutely, yeah.
I will gladly come down any day, give you a full interview.
Yeah, we'll definitely have you.
We need you in Meadowbrook Studios. For sure.
One thing I want to say to all your listeners, if you want to donate money today, you can actually go to my fan page, Brian Pellicano, on Facebook.
Spell it out.
BrianPellicano. Brian's with a Y are weird. All right, if you're Brian with a Y, you're weird.
Yeah, if you go to the Wicked Pisser Show page, you'll find him on there.
Yeah, find a link to it. You can go right on, and for your donation, just purchase one ticket. That would be great. It all goes to a good cause. It goes to, I always say her name wrong. It's either Brees or Bryce, and I apologize, but I went to Vogue School, so I spell everything phonetically. So, but we're going to get started with the show, guys. Thanks so much for coming out.
Thanks, Brian. We appreciate it.
Thank you. And our listeners are going to stand by and listen to the show.
Yeah.
And it's going to be going worldwide. We've got fans all over the planet.
Poland.
And it'd be great for all of you comedians because you'll be able to have it. It'll be saved too as a recording later.
Yep, if they want to go over it.
So this is really good because actually I have a strange following in Indianapolis and Philly.
Yeah,
I don't understand
That's
why.
crazy, huh?
Yeah. I don't know where it came from. I've never even performed out there.
Hey, go with it, right?
Nice.
So,
hey, road trip, right?
Road trip. So this is great, guys. I want to thank you so much for helping support us right now.
We want to thank you for letting us be a part of this.
No problem. Let's get this show on the road, and like I said, hit me
Let's
up
have
anytime.
some fun.
Awesome, man.
Let's have some laughs.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much,
Luke.
guys.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Brian.
All right, coming up next, we are going to have the live comedy show benefit here at Chez Anthony's in Auburn, Massachusetts. We're on Route 20. We're in the back room, the function room. Good-sized room if you're looking to rent out a nice.
If you want to have a wedding, you can have a wedding here.
Sure, yeah. Let's see. Green is gone. Okay.
What color am I?
You're blue.
Blue.
Okay.
Same as me. So don't worry, I never turned down blue.
Yay.
So, let's see. So, patty cakes, you've made a couple of connections here tonight. Are you having
Oh,
fun?
Yes, I am.
All right, Abby?
I don't know what's going on.
All right.
And
In a
what do
few
you mean by
moments,
connections?
You are front and center, sitting
Yes,
right
I
at the
am.
stage.
Finally.
Some comedians
Yeah, but see,
may
are you
sit
one
in
that you
your
like to get targeted though? You like to get targeted by comedians?
I like all the attention I can get.
There you go. All right.
Well, now you
can
say
I-
that, Patty's not going to turn around.
Can I declare something right now?
Hmm.
I totally am in love with my Abigail.
Oh, we all
And she,
are.
and she knows it.
We all
Now,
are.
the problem is you put a lot of pressure on the comedians. You two are going to be staring at them, and they're going to be like trying to focus on the crowd. And yeah, this one's got half her boob out. You know,
I
she's
do
just
not
looking
have
good.
half my boob out.
You know,
I will
two
take a
beautiful
picture of
women
my
here.
shirt. I have my shoulder out.
Yeah,
Bubba.
two beautiful women here are just going to be gawking at the comedian 5 feet away from them, and then they're going to try
It's
to keep
what
their
we're
composure.
good at. Hello.
Well, like I said, that's what we brought you for, right?
Yeah.
The Wicked Pistol Show eye candy.
Are you saying they're window dressing?
No.
I will
Are you
gladly
saying
be
that
with
we're
them.
not
They
hot
had-
enough
All
to
right, ladies and
handle this
gentlemen,
up?
They had
we're going to get
content.
done. Get started with the
We're going to go
comics right now.
live to
All
the DJ.
Right now is new comic, a new comic to the scene. This is our first time, so let's give her a big welcome, Kayla Sampson.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget.
Don't forget me, okay? No, don't forget me. Has anybody here ever had a concussion? Yeah? You? Just 2 people? Or did everybody forget? Okay, you remembered, yeah. They really suck, right? I just got my first concussion last week, actually. They told me I was going to do this show, and I fainted. It's a true story. It's not funny. It really sucked. It hurt. I have an egg on my head, but I made it. I'm here, and I'm going to try to remember my joke. So I go to the ER to get checked out. It's protocol. You should go. It's your head. It's fragile. You can't see stuff inside. And the guy says to me, "Can you touch your toes?" No, I can't touch my toes. Even if I didn't have a concussion, I still can't reach my toes. I feel like if the good Lord wanted me to be able to touch my toes, he would have put them on my knees. I can't reach my toes, no. So I failed that test and was diagnosed with a concussion, but whatever, it's fine. Anybody here work with the law? The law? Are you a cop? Nobody's a cop? That's good, because I didn't want somebody to run my plates later. So as I was driving here, sometimes I get bored when I have a long drive, You can only listen to so many Kesha songs before you forget where you're going. So I like to play a game called Roof Racker Trooper. You're laughing. You've done it too, right? You're driving in the lane, and sometimes there's traffic, sometimes there's no traffic, so you're just going and cruising. You don't know the speed limit. You don't know anything. And then all of a sudden you see somebody behind you, and you're like, they're coming in hot. You don't know what to do. People say, don't slow down if you see a cop, because it means you're doing something wrong. So I was like, fuck, I'm not going to slow down. Like, I'm going. I love this song. And there's just that moment of panic that you have when you still can't distinguish, like, who's behind you. Like, is that a trooper or a roof rack? You don't know until you see lights. And if it's broad daylight and they're far enough away, you still can't see shit. So I had to apologize to the officer because I thought he was a Subaru. Yeah, it wasn't bloody. But I got off with a warning, so that was fine. But that's why I asked if anybody here was a cop, because I think he followed me. That's true as well. Yeah, no. So, anybody here an only child? Yes. You lots of only children. That's awesome. I'm an only child as well. My sisters have a different dad. Yeah. It's just me. No, actually, my siblings are so much older than myself that I never had to share anything as a child. In fact, they used to try and trade me Zima so they could borrow my Game Boy. Yes. It was an even trade. I mean, I made out like a bandit when I was maybe about 16. I opened my closet and pulled out all my booze. It was fine. They still have my Game Boy, though. I know. I never got that back. Super Mario Brothers. Yes. Yes. All right, so I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. I know that we're kind of behind, and there's a lot of people who are way more funnier than myself. So I hope you guys enjoy the show and you're ready to laugh. Thanks.
All right, that was Kayla Sampson Scanlon. I'm sure you can find her on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, a little bit of a hum, but we're humming right along.
The next performance we have has performed at Stand Up in New York, Broadway, comedy clubs, Foxwoods, and Mohegan Suns, and he's also a U.S. Army vet. So let's give it up. Let's give it up for Brian Holland.
She sits on her ass, he works his hands to the bone to give her money every payday. But she wants more dinero just to stay at home. Well, my friend, you gotta say, I won't pay.
How's it going? How's everybody doing? That song's dedicated to my girlfriend who's not here. She didn't want to come to the show tonight, so I can talk about her. Any other veterans here today? Just me? There's no. All right. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my girlfriend and I have been having some problems lately. She's very bossy. She tells me what to do all the time. The other day, she made me go bra shopping with her. Yeah, she bought one too. But we've been having some problems lately. One of the problems we've been having is in the bedroom. But I'm a very considerate lover, so I try to look up how to fix the problem. But I don't always make the best decisions. I read one article that said you can choose household items to improve your sex life. I chose toothpaste. No, it actually worked out pretty good because now she's always minty fresh, and I get 30% fewer cavities. I read another article that said that the size of man's girth is important. Is that true, ladies? Is it? I don't think so. Because I put on 30 pounds and shit only got worse. But she's always telling me that I drink too much. The other day, she sent me a text, said, you need AA. I'm like, she'd not sent me those 2 fucking letters. So I sent 4 back. I said, you need to STFU. I don't need AA. Ironically, it's exactly 12 steps from my car into the liquor store. Seems like all I ever hear from her is bitching about AA. It's always that I need a support group or she needs the batteries. Oh, God. But, she is romantic sometimes. She likes to take long walks with me down to the pond and skip rocks off my fucking head. But she is affectionate sometimes, you know. Like the other day I was carrying groceries up from the car and I got like 13 fucking bags in each hand because no man is going to make 2 trips from the car with groceries. And right as I got to the door, my hand's by my side, she wants a hug. I'm not going to give her like a Christopher Reeves hug. It's not that I don't want to hug her. I mean, sometimes I want to hug her and squeeze her until she stops struggling. She's not the one that tells me that I drink too much. You know, I hear it all the fucking time. Just the other night, I had a horse tell me, you're too fucking drunk. You need to go home. I'm not sure what that might have been a cop on it. Any Christopher Reeves fan? Oh, excuse me, Muhammad Ali fans? I did my Christopher Reeves joke. I'm going hell for that one. Yeah, Muhammad Ali fans. Yeah, Michael J. Fox fans. But when they hang out, they spend most of the time silently agreeing with each other. That doesn't translate well into the podcast, but I was nodding. But I had my mother over at the house the other day, and she's getting a little old and senile, and she can't see that well. And I made a mistake of leaving my laptop on the floor, and she thought it was a scale, and she walked over and stood on it. She weighs $986. But I seem to hear all the time that I drink too much, and it seems like a part of my life that I hope you guys sympathize. Who's drinking tonight? Okay, no sympathy. But I've been a little constipated and bound up lately, and luckily my doctor prescribed marijuana for me. Everybody ate pot smokers here? Yeah. My doctor told me that if the marijuana doesn't relieve my constipation within 7 days, discontinue use. So basically what he told me was to shit or get off the pot. Which I'm going to do for you folks right now. Move the show right along with the rest of your comics coming out. And I hope you guys have a great time. Thanks for coming out. And I'll be at Mohegan Sun, at Comics Mohegan Sun on December 28th. So you guys have a great night.
Yeah, there was
All right.
Ron Holland.
All right, this guy is a person who's sadly funny, and he wrote some great jokes, in hopes to create a magic of laughter. He's here to perform. He's here to perform them right now for you. So let's get ready and feel sorry for Todd Clay.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy.
Come on, everybody. Lighters. All right.
Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry.
All right, I'll tell some jokes instead. What do you guys think, all right? All right. How you guys doing? Good? All right, what's that like? Good. Hey, guys, I just got married. Yep, we'll see. I asked my wife to marry me in the apartment of my apartment complex. So I don't have very far to take her for our anniversary. That's thinking ahead, right? Yep. My wife just moved into my apartment. The first thing she had me do was immediately change the toilet paper I was using when I was living on my own. But I like the brand I was using. I could wipe my ass or I could go sand a boat. She brought the aloe in, guys. You got to appreciate the aloe. It's a good thing. Little tip for the ladies. So if you ever see a guy walking through the store with a 12-pack of Quilton Northern, he's taken. All right, you see him with a dollar store brand. He's single, guys. I was at the grocery store with my wife in the dairy aisle because I like to take her nice places. And we're in the dairy aisle. I noticed there's still something. I can't believe it's not butter. And I was thinking, is there anybody left out there who still can't believe that's not butter, guys? It's been a while, right? I was thinking that's the only product you can use that tagline on and get away with it. So I'd be like, I can't believe it's not a Mercedes. Or I can't believe it's not a condom. Shit. All right. My wife and I we were going to take a vacation last year to Europe. But we didn't have a lot of cash. We couldn't afford it, so we just took the tour of Italy at Olive Garden. Italy is delicious, guys. Free breadsticks and salad for everybody. It's fucking awesome. Lovely. Lovely place. I did have a good thing happen, guys. I got a new job. That's awesome, right? New job. Hooray! Whee! Guys working now. I'm a temp at a printing company. That's my job. For 8 hours a day, I just stand at a machine putting labels on printing blankets for 8 hours. Just putting labels on, printing blankets. There used to be a machine that did what I did, but it killed itself. I had to hire a temp. I'm not going to kill myself. I need the money, but we'll see on the way home. I don't have a lot of cash. That job's giving me some money, but I realized the other day, right now, I'm about 3 paychecks away from being able to live paycheck to paycheck. So things are getting better slowly, guys. I realized I was kind of having trouble with the money when I was doing some window shopping at the dollar store. And someday you're gonna have dreams, guys. I noticed a lot of my friends are buying new expensive things like new cars and stuff. And when they buy the new cars, they have like a criteria of looks and gas mileage. And I was thinking, in my current fiscal situation, the only criteria I would have for buying a new car is whether or not I could live in it at some point. Yeah, right? I'm actually waiting for my handicap placard from the state of Massachusetts for my crippling debt. Yeah. Wheelchair, everybody. I'm hurting. Yeah, so. I don't like having a lot of money. It's kind of a bummer. But I did recently lose 27 pounds. That's good, right? Yay. Yeah, no. I'm on the poverty diet. I'm almost down to my elementary school weight, so I've almost reached my goal, 3rd grade. It's awesome. I don't like poverty, though. I don't like being hungry, but I really think I look pretty good in these jeans, though, right? All right. You got to look at the positive, guys, You got to look at the positive. Like, I'm going to be positively looking at them. Yeah, okay. How you guys doing, all right? I'm having fun. I'm having fun up here. I swear to God, I'm having a good time. You guys having fun over here? You guys like watching my butt while I tell jokes? Yeah, the best view in the house right here, guys. Didn't have to pay the door charge or nothing. We'll talk about that later. I don't have a lot of cash as a bummer, guys. I was at the... Jesus. Smoking too much pot, guys. I was on my couch last night, ladies and gentlemen. I realized I've been smoking marijuana for 25 years. That's good to have goals, right? I was thinking if I had all that money I spent over that 25 years and all that marijuana here with me right now today, I could probably buy a big bag of pot. That's when I realized I had a problem, guys. One of the hardest things about having a marijuana addiction for 25 years is getting used to the random acts of housekeeping that happen. I smoked a big joint this past weekend. I cleaned my entire apartment. Don't do drugs, guys. Make you do awful things. I'm telling you, not my house. So, I smoke a lot of pot, guys. I enjoy that. You guys can go meet me in the parking lot if you feel like it. We're going to have a little parking lot meeting after the show. We'll be in I'll be in the car that you can't see through the windows in. Yeah, a little smoky. She got it. All right. You guys will get that on the way home. We'll see. I did actually start seeing a therapist. That's awesome, right? Started therapy. That's good. Yeah. Thank you. Now, we'll see. I'm trying to get my therapist home address, so my family can send them thank you notes. I'm crazy, guys. Pretty bad. I take a lot of medications, guys. I used to take drugs when I used to take a lot of drugs when I was a kid. I used to smoke pot, take acid, and all that stuff. And taking drugs to have a good time and party. I still take drugs now, just different reasons, like living, staying alive. That's good. Speaking of staying alive, I have an anniversary coming up. January 22nd will be the 4th year anniversary of my being a heart attack survivor, so that's awesome. Yay. Appreciate it. Normally I like surprises, but my life's changed a lot since that happened, though. I used to enjoy things before that, like cheeseburgers and bacon, all that good stuff. Yeah. I can't enjoy that stuff anymore. I enjoy new things, different things, like waking up, breathing, You got to enjoy the little things in life, guys. That's what my wife keeps telling me anyway. She still married me, though. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. Yeah. Not having a lot of cash, ladies and gentlemen, I had to find a hobby that didn't cost a lot of money. So I decided I was going to start bird watching. It's like, hey, look, a bird. That didn't cost me anything, right? Fucking cheap. I do a lot of my bird watching in a place in Braintree, Massachusetts called Pond Meadows. Very nice place. Good nice pond and a meadow. And I was walking in the woods the other day in the back path, doing some bird watching. I realized if a woman ever sees a guy alone in the woods, the only thing she sees is like a creep, psycho weirdo, you know. I realized this because a woman came down the path, saw me bird watching, immediately went the other way. I was like, what the hell? I mean, she had to know what I was doing. I had a pair of binoculars and a bird book. I was thinking maybe next time I should probably wear pants. Fucking summertime, guys. There's a nice breeze, you know. Early bird gets the worm, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. So, I'm getting older. I have a birthday coming up. I'm turning 49 years old on New Year's Eve. That's good. All right. I appreciate it. That's what my birthday sound like now. Nobody cares. Nobody. I don't have any friends left. They're all dead, or married, or homeless. I was all of those at one time, all at the same time. Life is good. No, I don't like my birthday being so close to Christmas. I get weird gifts. Like for Christmas I get a pair of sneakers, and my birthday I get the shoelaces. It's a fucking bummer. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't mind getting older. I like it. The alternative sucks, so I'm going to keep staying around. I was driving around the other day. I noticed there was a yard sign in front of a house. You might have seen these guys. A little yard sign that says, drive like your children live here. I saw one of those. I pulled up on the front lawn and started doing donuts with my finger out the window. Because I don't have any fucking kids. Woohoo! My wife and I were actually considering adopting a child. We're going to adopt him when he's 17, and when he's 18, he's out. And buy him some luggage for his birthday. Thanks, Chuck. Mow that lawn on the way out of here, buddy. I'm getting older, guys. A lot of my friends are getting older. They're getting wrinkles and gray hair and stuff, so they're trying to find ways to get rid of the gray hair and the wrinkles and things. Doing Botox and dyeing the hair. But I recently found something that's actually better for getting wrinkles and gray hair. It's called Photoshop. That's how I got my wife off Craigslist. Embrace the technology, guys, you know. Yeah. Technology is kind of crazy. When I was younger, we didn't have Facebook and Craigslist and all that, you know. The only time you ever heard face and book together when I was a kid is when somebody was about to hit you in the face with a book. That usually meant somebody was about to unfriend you, so. Kind of similar, you know. Almost. Yeah. I'm just going to keep talking until one of you guys laughs, guys. Ready? All right, I'm leaving. See you later. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping to reach my golden years. They say your golden years are like 70, 80 years old. Yeah, I think they call me golden years because you spend the whole time just peeing all over yourself, right? The freaking golden shower years, guys. All right, we're looking forward to those. All right, good times. All right. I was leaving my apartment tonight. I realized there's nothing sadder than a dog who thought he was supposed to go for a walk. I was putting my sneakers on. He's jumping around. He's like, all right, going outside. He's put my coat on. He's like, all right, let's do this. And I was shutting the door. He looked at me like, what happened? I was like, sorry, buddy, I'm going to go tell jokes. One of them's going to be about you. Good boy. Mr. Chips, he's an awesome dog. He's a good dog. I have a cat home, too. You guys like cats and dogs, right? Not for dinner, right? All right. I have a cat at home. I love my cat. I'm a guy who loves his cat. I love my cat. She brings me a lot of joy and companionship. She brings me the headless corpses of mice. It's like a little science project when I get home at the end of the day. They say when a cat brings you a dead animal, though, it's a sign of affection. So I went out and got a dead squirrel, put it on my girlfriend's pillow. Apparently it only works for cats, guys. I was at a doctor's appointment recently. My doctor told me he wanted me to eat better. So I went out and bought new silverware. Yeah. I told my doctor I like to eat ice cream before I go to bed. He says, why do you do that? I said, in case I die in my sleep, at least I had ice cream, right? He says, what if it's the ice cream that killed you? Well, at least I had ice cream, right? Philosophy, guys. I flunked philosophy, so I guess I know some philosophy. I don't know. I was throwing shit up against the wall, guys. Should see my apartment. It's disgusting. All right. I was given some advice not too long ago by a friend of mine, and he told me I shouldn't go to bed angry. So it looks like I'm going to be sleeping on my couch until the world gets its shit together, ladies and gentlemen. Stay home a lot. I'm on workers' comp, so I watch a lot of Law and Order. You guys like that show, Law and Order? You know, basically, Law and Order's kind of showed me that Central Park's basically a graveyard for perverts. I'm not going walking on that fucking place. You know, you're watching too much Law and Order when you start seeing repeats of Law and Order. Like, I've fucking seen this fucking 25 years. I haven't seen that show. I've seen that one before. No, that's crazy. Oh, well. So, yeah, guys, they say if you want to make it in stand-up comedy, you got to make a lot of sacrifices. So I'm just waiting. I'm just hoping they don't find the bodies before I make it. You know? Oh, God, you guys will keep me awake. Oh, it's good, I know. It's almost past my bedtime, you know. Yeah. When I was younger, your goals change when you get older, guys. Goals change when you get older. When I was a teenager, my goal was to grow up to be a millionaire, you know. Now my only goal is to get in bed before 10 p.m. Things change, guys, you know. When I was younger, I used to stay up all night doing coke with my friends. Now that I'm older, I stay up all night because I drank a coke. My friends. You'll see it's going to happen to you. You'll see. Yeah. Jesus, I don't know if I got to get out of here or not. Maybe I'll just stay up here all night. I love you guys. I love the blank stares of people just hoping I'm going to say something funny. Just please make a joke. You guys should come up here. It's awesome. You wonder why I had a heart attack. Holy shit. Yeah. Heart attack was kind of fun. It was interesting. Yeah, it was crazy. Like I don't know why I was having a heart attack when I had the heart attack. I was sitting there doing bong hits. I thought I blew a lung. You know? So I drove myself. Yeah. So I immediately called an ambulance. No, I didn't. I don't have insurance. I drove myself to the hospital, guys, you know. But I thought I popped a lung, so I had no idea that I was having a heart attack. I'm like, all right, I can do this. I'll just drive to the emergency room. On the way there, though, I almost stopped at the Jack in the Box to get a cheeseburger. Because, you know, the waiting rooms suck. I was like, I'm going to be in the emergency room for fucking ever, so get something to eat, you know. But I didn't do that. I went to the hospital. And when I got up there, I pulled up out front, and they had a valet parking. And I was like, dude, I can't afford the ambulance. I'm not paying you to park my car, you know. So it was like, there's a no-pay lot over there. So I drove over there, and I started feeling bad, because if I died, I'm going to leave somebody a bill. I have to pick my car up. So again, I got to the emergency room. I ran. I got up to the person. He says, what are your symptoms? I said, shortness of breath, chest pain. He grabs the telephone pole. He says, heart attack. And that's when I realized I was having a heart attack. I'm like, what? And after he said the word right out of his mouth, and there was nurses and doctors like ninjas came flying out, threw me up on a fucking gurney, and they're like, we're gonna send you up to surgery. Fucking surgery, man! I was just eating a freaking burrito 20 minutes ago. I don't want to go to surgery. But they said, do you have any next of kin that you can get in touch with? I was like, yeah, my girlfriend at the time. So I sent her a text, and I said, I'm in the hospital right now with chest pains. They're going to send me up to surgery. And she texted me back, ha ha, LOL. Never make jokes like that, guys, because someday it's going to be real. So I went up. They threw me up to surgery, brought me upstairs. And just before they opened the doors, a clipboard appeared above my head. And they said, you got to sign this before you can fucking save your life. Yeah, I was like, it's like a disclaimer, like some kind of thing if they, whatever. And I was like, does anybody not sign that? Like, fuck this is too much paperwork. I'm out of here, you bastards. I'm going to go die in your parking lot. You fucking assholes. Fucking expensive. Oh, well. But yeah, I live, guys. Let's hear it from you living. You guys paused too long. You guys don't really mean that. All right. So... yeah, when I was younger, my mom told me she didn't want me hanging out with drug addicts and alcoholics. And now she can't figure out why I don't come to Thanksgiving dinner anymore. Guys, that was a good place to find some good weed, though, right? My Thanksgiving dinners are awesome at my family because it's a very dysfunctional family. We all smoke pot and drink booze and shit. And when we were growing up, we used to go on what was called the family walk. After the Thanksgiving meal, we'd all go down to the park, like 15, 20 uncles and aunts and cousins and everybody. We'd all go down there and match bones, smoking joints. After a few years, my parents picked up on it. And when we got home, my mom always made sure all the desserts were out. That was nice. All right, just me. I like eating dessert when I get high. Are we having fun yet? Because I'm having fun. I'm having a good time, guys. You know how much of a good time I'm having, actually? I'm having such a good time, I'm going to let you guys enjoy the next guy. Because this next guy is fucking hilarious. Almost as funny as I am. No, he's hilarious, guys. You're going to love him. I'm going to bring up Steve Tobin. I don't know where he is. He's hanging around here somewhere. Do I hear him? Is he in the back room? Steve, yeah, welcome. Let me go get him for you guys. Hold on a second. Let me get that guy. Steve Tobin.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long
How you guys doing? Good? Yeah. Brian told me to come down. He had a good cause to do some comedy for, and I was like, I'm going to be there. But only if I could have 4 or 5 other fucking people on the stage with me. You think you could do that and set up a giant array of fucking lights behind me? So it looks like I'm going to be run over by a giant 18-wheeler or something. So, hey, you ever get so drunk you call into work sick twice in the same day? With 2 different excuses. And it's your day off. You don't even work there anymore. Shit. I like to have fun with the police when they pull me. I heard you guys are cops, right? Were you a cop? Yeah. I loved having fun when you guys would pull me over. Have you been drinking? No, sir. Jell-O shots. I eat my liquor. New Hampshire. Now, there's a state trying to stop drinking and driving. You ever drive through New Hampshire? All you see are signs all over the highway. Don't drink and drive. Next quarter-mile state liquor store. You ever wonder whose bright idea that was? Hey, where do you want to build the liquor store? I don't know. How about right in the middle of the fucking highway? Well, that's absolutely genius. I don't know how many nights I've been driving home going, I'm pretty thirsty. I sure could use a gallon of vodka right now. And they make you want to drink. Look at how they advertise alcohol. They make it seem so fucking macho, right? You're watching a Red Sox game, commercial comes on, there's a guy climbing the side of a beautiful snow-capped mountain. On top of the mountain, 6-pack of Molson buried in snow. My nipples are fucking hard already. And all you hear is head for the mountains. No, this guy needs to head to an AA meeting. Folks, he's climbing the side of a mountain for a fucking 6-pack. I'm pretty sure he's got quite a drinking problem. The signs are all there. He's isolating, drinking alone, and hiding his booze. Thank you, 3 or 4 people who've read the pamphlet. Did you guys know the mixed drink didn't come about until Prohibition? Up to that point, people just drank straight fucking booze. That's why you never see an old Western with John Wayne coming in like, well, I'll have a woo-woo. I had to quit drinking. I haven't drank in about 5 years. They say there's a sign in every man's life when it's time to quit. Big one for me was I got kicked out of one of them countries. When an entire country gets together as a group and decides when you're drunk, you're an ass, and they don't ever want you to come back again, and it's Ireland. There's an AA meeting in your future. I like you guys. I feel like I can open up to you. I'll tell you a secret. I used to do a lot of cocaine. I know what you're thinking, really. When'd you quit the parking lot? You know you have a problem with cocaine when your dealers start sending you Christmas cards. Here's wishing you a white Christmas. I knew I had a problem with cocaine when the police pulled me over for speeding, I wasn't in a car. They said they clocked my jaw doing 10,000 miles an hour, and then they asked me where I was going. I wouldn't shut the fuck up, so they decided to give me a field sobriety test, and I'm thinking I'm ahead of the game. I know my ABCs. I can find my nose. That was apparently the biggest fucking problem at the time. It's just when they asked me the one trick question, he said, "Get out of the car and do the white line." I got out, threw a gram on his hood. Oh, you should have seen the disappointment in that cop's face, and I fucking panicked. I'm like, "What? That's not enough? I have more in the trunk." You'll have to help me move the dead hooker, though. No, I didn't kill her. I stole the car. I've got a problem, man. Everything in life is semantics. I'll prove it. When I was younger, I sold pot. They called me a drug dealer. They called me a scumbag. I still sell pot, only now they call me a home health care provider. I think everybody in the world should smoke pot because I sell it. I want to be fucking rich, but it would be a better place. There'd be no more wars or terrorism. Who'd get off the fucking couch to do it? And if they did, they'd forget what the fuck they were mad about. You ever driving down the highway smoking a joint and a half an hour later you're like, where the fuck am I? You're 30 miles past your exit. Now you got to find an off-ramp, bang a U-turn, head back the other way. Always seems like a great time to light up another joint. Now you're in a vicious circle, off-ramp to off-ramp, some sort of marijuana vortex. Sometimes that happens to me at the Burger King drive-thru. It's me again, 5 more Happy Meals. I know I'm in the wrong place. I'm fucking stoned. Put the food in the bag. I am the Lion King. Ah! I'm Irish. I think it's mandatory if you're Irish, your family is one cop, an alcoholic, and a roofer. I've already told you which one I am, so I'll keep fucking moving on. I came home the other day, last fucking holiday. You know, the holidays are coming. And I come in last fucking Thanksgiving, and my sister and my cousin are in a fucking argument in the kitchen. I go, what the fuck are you arguing about? And they both look at me, and they go, how do you spell your name? I went, excuse me? My sister goes, you spell it with a V, right? And my cousin goes, you don't spell it that way. And I go, yeah, I spell it with a V, Cheryl. She goes, you're spelling your name wrong. Fuck you, it's my name. I've been spelling it that way since I was like fucking 10. I don't mean to brag. So, she goes, oh yeah? Go look at your birth certificate. I've been spelling my name wrong for 40 years. But not only is it spelled wrong there, it's spelled wrong on my Social Security card. I had to travel to do a gig that I didn't want to promote because, you know, I fucking don't let anybody know where I'm going. And I couldn't drive because of aforementioned reasons. So they told me that if I brought my driver's license, it weren't worth shit, and my birth certificate and my Social Security card, I could go on the fucking train. So I showed up at the South Station, and I went to buy my ticket to Michigan because I know how to live. And that's what I found out on my Social Security card. It's a stove, Tobin. The lady says, it's a stove right here. I says, it's a misprint. She goes, are you sure? And I'm like, I know how to spell my fucking, never mind. So then she says, well, it's a stove right here. And I says, I know it's a stove right there. I says, it's a fucking misprint. She goes, well, I got to get my manager. And the manager comes out and goes, that's a stove right here. And I'm like, I fucking know that, right? And they says, well, can I ask you a question? I'm like, what? They go, have you ever changed your name? Why would I change my name to fucking stove? I was thinking microwave. Maybe convection oven, but why the fuck would I change my name to Stove? Getting old. I have to shave my head, you know. The first time I did it, I was on a dare. I was in Miami working with this other comic, and we got drunk, and he dared me to shave my head, and I did, and I didn't take into consideration how fucking white I am. Because my face was all tan, the back of my head looked like my ass. And then I get sunburn on my head, 3 words, ouch, fucking ouch. Then my head started to peel. How fucking attractive is that? A bald man with dandruff. I watch a lot of the History Channel. I was watching the History Channel the other day, and a show come on, Hunting Hitler, and I'm thinking, is it Hitler's season already? There's a lot of shows about that guy on the History Channel. You know, he was an artist. Did you guys know that? Hitler went to one of the best art schools in Austria, and they flunked him out because he couldn't do portraits. His dream of being an artist was crushed. He could do lovely landscapes, couldn't do portraits. They were like, fucking screw Adolf. Imagine if they let him live his dream and flourish as an artist. Could have been a different fucking world. Right? 1940s, when the fuck was television invented? Not too far after that, right? He could have had his own fucking painting show on TV like Bob Ross. He'd be like, look, we will put the most perfect canvas of white canvas. And then we will paint a fluffy little cloud over here, and a fluffy cloud over here, and then a tree here and a tree here. And next to's a tree, just a happy little Jew. Just a happy little Jew. You know why he's happy? Because he's fucking alive. Because I'm an artist, not a fucking dictator. Thank you, one guy clapping that. Just the rest of them are fucking in shock. Is he really doing Holocaust material here? Hitler was an interesting guy. He tried to showcase the Aryan race during the Berlin Olympics, right? And got his ass kicked by a black athlete named Jesse Owens from America. Jesse fucking Owens broke 6 world fucking records, won 5 gold medals. The only way it could have been a bigger fucking slap in Hitler's face if it wasn't Jesse Owens who did it, and it was Sammy Davis Jr., a one-eyed black Jew. He would have lost his fucking mind. He must die, but I can't kill him. He is the candy man who can make the sun shine. Sing along if you know the songs. The candy man come. The candy man can. The OSI, the forerunners of the CIA, wanted to give Hitler estrogen because they wanted to feminize him. And I'm thinking, isn't he fucking angry enough as it is? You want to give Hitler a fucking period? Every 28 days, Jews would be running for their fucking lives. Anne Frank's diary would be way different. I saw the Führer in the chocolate store. He looked bloated and angry. Elsa run for the stairs. I'd like to read inspirational quotes because it keeps me from killing people. Helen Keller said, optimism is the hope that leads to faith. She said that right before she fell down the fucking stairs. Again and again and again and again. It's a Victorian house, a lot of fucking stairs. Thomas Edison said, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most surest way to succeed is to always try one more time. And if that don't work, fuck it, rip off Tesla. Thank you, 3 people watch the History Channel too. Okay, good. They were also the one laughing at the Nazi jokes. So the rest are going, there was someone named Hitler? I had an epileptic girlfriend. She sucked in bed until I got the strobe light. Yeah, it was.
Oh, this guy is right
She had
along
2
our
cats.
baseline here.
Every time we made love, her cats wanted to watch. Anybody else have a pet like that? Like you're making love and the dog comes in and sniffs your ass and you feel that cold nose and fucking lose it? Okay, maybe I've let on too much of my own personal preferences. So back to my story. So the epileptic chick had these 2 cats, and every time we fooled around, the cats wanted to watch. Now, I'm not going to say what we're doing because it's relatively mixed company, but let's just say I'm trying to pleasure her below the 57th parallel. And I'm down there for a fucking while. I'm making a whole fucking day out of it. I got candles lit, a big lobster bib on with her picture on it. I'm smiling, she's fucking smiling. I look up, the 2 cats are looking at me like you think she'd be clean by now. So I've started going back to the church. We're all searching for something or another. I've started going to different religious people's house of worship to check it out. Like I was raised Irish Catholic. I'm not a practicing Catholic. I tried to bless myself the other day, almost poked out a fucking eye. It's all fun and games till you hurt yourself in church. Jesus Christ, hallelujah. You know what I mean? But I you know what I went to? A Baptist church. Anybody ever go to a Baptist church? The Baptist rock. They sing their fucking asses off. I mean, we sing in Catholic church too, but it's that guilty sing like, I saw what you did last night. Keep that shit up, you'll go blind. Don't put that hand in the holy water. You're more than that, huh? I bet you are, honey. I bet you are. And I read the Bible because I'm spiritual, as you can tell. You know, they talk about Jesus as a baby and an adult. They never talk about Jesus the teenage years. Jesus 90210. You know what I really want to see? The VH1 Where Are the Apostles Now special. Catholics, we pray to saints. I was wondering that. If you lose something, you pray to St. Anthony and he brings it back. I think he's the one stealing the shit. I think he's bored, he's in heaven. Wait a minute, here's Spike's keys. Fuck him for a half an hour. He'll be praying to me soon. Do you think if Jesus come back, other religious groups would come to his house trying to recruit him? Hello. We're from the Church of Latter-day Saints. Do you know Jesus planted another Bible in the mountains? Oh, fuck, it's early. What? Do you know Jesus planted another Bible in the mountains? I did? I must have been fucking shit-faced that night. It's probably after I turned the water into wine, it all got fucking fuzzy. Thank you, one guy laughing. It's okay, a lot of people are afraid to laugh at the religious humor because they're afraid someday they may fucking die. Nobody wants to get to the pearly gates, see St. Peter, have him go, you thought Steve Tobin was pretty fucking funny, didn't you? He's playing the club downstairs tonight. It's him and Sam Kennison. Do you think if Jesus come back, he'd have to work again? And if he did, do you ever think he'd go to work as a carpenter again? You got to think nails would make him pretty fucking nervous. What the fuck was that? Oh, you guys are assholes. Always with the fucking hammers. You know what I read? I read Pat Robertson has come out with a hip Bible to attract young kids to the church. How the fuck do you make the Bible hip? And Jesus said to his posse, one of my dogs shall diss me this evening. Yo, 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 this is the word of the Lord. Aight? And Peter said, true that. John said, word. Luke said, what's up? And one by one the apostles came. Will it be me, Jesus? Will it be me? He said, it's all good. And then he lifted up his pimp cup, spilled a little out. This is for the homies, it ain't here no more. And he held that 40 high. This is the blood, the everlasting covenant of my life. Drink from it. His apostles said, have you been tested? For what you just heard has been the gospel according to Spike. Word to your mother. Word. Thank you very much. Good night.
All right, that is a good one there. If you do the Catholic
You are
thing-
listening to the Wicked Pisses Show.
Oh my God.
If you do the Catholic thing, that's
Oh, I
pretty
can do
much
better
hit that
than
right
that.
on the head there.
You can't do better than that.
I
still can.
That's coming
Something
up.
else, something else.
All right, pee break.
No pee break.
In the
Too
bottle.
bad, so sad.
Hey, I'm not a comedian, but I'm getting there. All right.
Pee and beer break.
You know him from Creeping with the Wingman comedy tour, and you may know him also as the guy who flipped your mother off in traffic. Get on your feet for Brian Pellicano.
Let's go! Woo! It's been a while since I've done this. Feels fucking good. Feels real good. Thank you for getting me out here tonight. Actually, I guess technically I got myself out here. It's kind of how I take care of things at home in bed, too. Wow. Holy shit, did I kill the room? So listen, I kind of love that song. You know, every comedian wants to be a fucking rock star. But unfortunately, the only way I'm ever going to be a rock star is when I die of aspiration in my sleep. So the other thing is, I noticed, you know, you might notice that Steve Tobin and I kind of match. So we actually thought it would be cool if we just got into a fucking brawl right here on the dance floor. I just pull his fucking shirt over his head. All right, let's actually start this shit. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually getting really old. I've known I was old for a while. The first time I realized I was old was one morning I woke up for breakfast, saw my beautiful girl there. She's absolutely beautiful, by the way. I don't know if you know that. If you hit on her, I'll fucking kill you. But so I see my beautiful girl sitting there for breakfast, and she's got this nice, beautiful meal laid out for me. I'm like, God damn, I love this woman. I'm wearing pajama pants, no underwear. So I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm going to sit down and eat this fucking breakfast, and I'm going to kill this breakfast. I'm going to own this breakfast. And I sit down, and I sit right on my motherfucking nuts. I said, holy shit, I'm old. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, my 22-year-old daughter comes to me last week and tells me I'm going to be a grandfather. I'm actually very happy about this, but it just proves one more point that I'm fucking old. Right? So I'm so old that I actually lost my cell phone last week, and I'm looking all over for the car with it, and I got a light in my hand, and the fucking light is my cell phone. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? How long would I have been out here if no one fucking called me? Poor fucking search party out looking for me, trying to call my phone, and I keep declining it because I need the fucking flashlight to find my goddamn phone. So, yeah, so I'm a little bit old. I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't been out on this tour in a while. I've been off the tour, actually, tour scene. I took 2 years off, which was eye-opening. I actually found out I turned into quite a dickhead when I didn't get up on stage to air my grievances. So, you know, basically Amy looked at me. That's my girl, Amy. She looked at me and said, would you book a fucking show before I choke you out in your sleep? Again, we're back to the rock star dying in aspiration. So being old, you know, sitting on my nuts on a regular basis now, and actually they've lost all feeling. But being old, you know, and having kids, my kids are all getting older. I've got all girls. I grew up with all sisters, all daughters, 2 female dogs. I'm not using that as a metaphor. It's actually 2 female dogs. And then I hook up with Amy, who's got 2 daughters. I don't know what the fuck God's problem is. But apparently, I'm just a marionette. And he's like, watch this poor bastard with all these girls in his life. So listen, one thing all you girls will admit is the major issue you have with us men. There's 2 of them. One's leaving the toilet seat up. Oh, I'm sorry, actually there's 3 of them. I apologize, I'm a little rusty. One's leaving the toilet seat up. The other is hair on the sink. And the third is pissing on the toilet seat. Okay, I got it. So growing up with sisters, I've learned, put the toilet seat down, wipe it off. When you're done shaving, you wipe the sink up, and you may leave 1 or 2 hairs left. But for some reason, the fact of the matter is growing up with all girls, having all girls as daughters, I should never once walk into my bathroom in the dark in the middle of the night and sit and piss, because it should technically be mine, right? So the only thing I can imagine is my whole time with the children growing up, I'm like, man, there was certain times, you know, they'd be fighting with a boyfriend and crying. I want a Range Rover. What a coincidence. So do I. But they'd be fighting with the boys and crying. And I'd say, you know, and I wouldn't mean it. You know, we all say things we don't mean. It just kind of slips out. I'd say, God, I wish I had a boy. So the only thing I can fucking gather, because many of times I've walked into the bathroom and sat and pissed, is my daughters are in there going, here's your fucking boy. I'll give you your fucking boy right here. So, of course, I walk in, shave, clean up my fucking hair, sit on the toilet, sit and piss. I got to get in the fucking shower now. God damn it. I don't understand. I'm not allowed to piss on the seat. Why are they? So then I get into the shower, and I don't know what you fucking ladies are thinking or what you do or why you would ever think it's okay to bitch at us for basically leaving a little bit of hair on the bathroom sink. Because let me tell you something. Every girl in this room who has ever had long hair has done one thing when they got in the shower, and you can't deny it. I've already given you my resume of women living with me. Every single girl, I see you. And you over there, you do the same fucking thing in the shower. You wash your hair, you get that hair on your fingers, and you stretch it across the goddamn wall of the shower. And you think it's completely okay to leave it there. You must think it's going to be magic and just fall off and clog the drain that I got to fucking clean anyways. So what I do The new fun thing is I take their razor. Oh, and that's a whole nother topic. You know their razor? That little fucking clear piece of plastic that comes on your razor? Do you intentionally leave that on the fucking floor of the shower? Because every time I walk in, I'm like skating around on this thing, holding on to the hair so I don't fall down. So, all right, you motherfuckers, you want to fuck with me? That's fine. So I take that razor, that beautiful, clean razor that they just opened, took the clear piece of plastic off and left it on the floor. I take that razor and I shave the wall. And I make sure I get it all. And I leave it sitting there for them. So, having daughters, you know, it just warms my heart and makes me want to hang myself on too many occasions. So, you know, just living the dream with all my daughters. Now I got a grandson on the way. You know, I just really see a lot of myself in them, but the only difference is it's kind of a reflection in their eyes because they're actually really good kids. But when I was a teenager, I used to do crazy stuff like sneaking and drunk. And you're sneaking drunk and you're like, you know? And let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice, Riley. The only time your mother is going to kiss a teenage boy on the lips is when they think you've been drinking. No other time does a mother want to kiss a teenage boy on the lips. Okay? So now, when we sneak and drunk, much older kids, dogs are judgmental, kids are judgmental, and I'm an alcoholic. So it really puts a hamper on things. And I walk in. Wow, that was really quiet, guys. I'm not really an alcoholic. Don't feel bad for me. I'm just a fucking loser. But so I walk in, and I got the dogs judging me. I've got the girls judging me. And it's like, I thought I grew up, but this is the same shit that happened when I was a freaking kid. So we move on to the point of now that being an adult trying to sneak in past your kids drunk and the friggin' dog's looking at you like, what the fuck's your problem? And I look at the dog and I say, who the fuck are you to judge? Okay? If I was anything like a dog, I would never walk into my bathroom and circle it 30 times before I take a fucking shit. I don't know what the dog's doing, what he's looking for, but he circles. Every dog circles. And then they take a shit. Anyone have dogs? Do you ever notice when they're taking a shit, they look at you like, oh, fuck are you looking at? So then, after so long of them having you watch them shit, do you ever notice that when you take a shit in your house, they sit outside the bathroom door? Every single fucking dog. They don't miss you. They want to watch you shit. Oh, yeah. So, I am getting older. Some of you know me. Some of you don't know me. Well, see that drunk girl just fall? Did you guys get that for your podcasts? Woo! So, some of you know me. Some of you don't know me. One thing I'm in love with is cars and trucks and four-wheeling, mudding. Like I said earlier, Chris came to rescue my family on Easter Sunday because we were literally up to the door handles in mud. Okay? So I see this fucking beautiful yet nice young lady post on Facebook about short guys and lifted trucks. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to tell you I'm not a tall man. I like my lifted truck, I like my mud, I like my sports cars. She comments about, and I quote, how come short little guys have to drive big trucks or sports cars? It must be an extension of their penis. Motherfucker, do you think a man ever looked at a woman carrying a coach purse and went, whew, I bet her pussy smells bad? God damn, she's got a Burberry. You know her pussy lips are dragging on that ground, leaving a snail trail. Not once has a guy said that. But now, gentlemen, you got your fire, your fuel. If anyone ever says to you, oh, you must have a small penis. That's a very nice car. You just look at her and you wink and you go, it's a mighty fine purse you got there. You'll get the last laugh, I promise you that. Sorry. Throat's a little dry. I'm out of practice. I apologize. Sucks when they send you to rehab. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not really an alcoholic, although people who know me will tell you I am. Alcoholics, okay, so I'm going to teach you all a little lesson here. Save you a whole lot of fucking time of collecting coins, okay? The first sign of being an alcoholic is denial. Admit that fucking shit. Right now, you're no longer an alcoholic. You're good to go. No coins. You go into court, they say, we want you to go into an alcoholic program. Why? I admit I'm an alcoholic. Therefore, I don't need a program. I beat your 12 steps.
Hallelujah.
So, let's see. How offensive do I want to get tonight? Everyone's looking at me like, shit, you ain't offensive yet? Listen, half the crowd already left, so let me see if I can clear this place out before the dancing starts. So, Riley, well, you're too young. Let me find somebody else. Brad? Brad. Where's Brad? You got a girlfriend? So she like to, well, if she gets drunk, is she adventurous? We'll just go there. Just throwing it out there. I'm not hitting on her. But when she gets drunk, she a little adventurous? Okay. Did you ever do this? I'm about to teach you guys about something here that I'm really hoping Jose doesn't turn off my mic after this. Okay, so you get
I'll turn on my mic and join you.
So you get home after a few drinks. Your girl's feeling a little frisky. Yeah. Little frisky. You're actually thinking, ooh, maybe I'll get some butt play, which never happens. Oh. Well, apparently I hit a nerve with Jose. Jesus, I said butt play, and he started moaning. I was talking about with a girl. Talking about with a girl, Jose.
I know, I'm trying to act like Brad.
So, the guy's immediately thinking butt play. The girl says, let's take a shower together. What? Let's take a shower together. Now, every guy has taken a shower with a girl, but for some reason, some girls haven't done it, and they think it's adventurous. I've got a little message for you guys. It is not water-soluble, okay? So if you take a shower with a girl and you finish, you're going to have cum balls stuck in your leg hair. It's just how it happens. Then the people who laughed have already done this. And what's even better is I've got Brandy laughing. So apparently she's viced on the world of cum balls. And that's my term, by the way. If you look in the Urban Dictionary, next to cum balls is a picture of me.
Yeah, but how many people say, let's roll a joint first?
Let's roll a joint first? Well, no.
Before the shower.
Before the shower, after the shower, during the shower. If you can keep that joint paper dry, smoke that fucking joint. Because then when you get out, you're like, I don't fucking care about the cum balls. Fuck. Pick them off your legs and flick them at your girl. I actually made myself laugh with that one. I just wrote that right there, guys. You're watching comedy form. So, since half my crowd left, they heard I was coming on. They're like, get the fuck out of here. We're out. I got church in the morning. There's no way I want to listen to this guy. So, speaking of church and Hillary Clinton. Oh, that's the sound I like when somebody says Hillary Clinton. Did you guys see this the other night? They screamed to the sky because the president was elected a year ago. Listen, I'm not getting into a political discussion here, but what the fuck? If I could just go to the fucking sky and scream when I didn't like something, I mean, are we really at a point in life that people actually think that screaming at the sky, God really cares enough about them that they're like, God's up there and he's like, I'll give you guys a redo. will put Hillary in office. I'm so sorry. Notice I kind of made God sound like Bill Clinton. That's because, believe it or not, as much as I hate Hillary, I actually enjoy Bill. I'm a comedian. He's given me plenty of material over the years. So speaking of church, as I originally started, imagine if Bill Clinton was God. You could actually walk in to church, and first off, there'd be no organs. It would be a saxophone, and it would be that one fucking song that they play at every wedding by Kenny G that never ends. So you kind of walk in with a little swagger. Get up there. He gives his sermon. The priest. God has spoken to me. He has shown me the true devil. He has shown me what the devil looks like. I want you to open to page 22 to see what the devil looks like, so you can be aware of what the devil looks like. Well, fuck. This guy's talked to God. Page 22. I open it up. It's a picture of fucking Hillary. What the fuck? So the other cool part, and really the best part of Bill Clinton being God, would be confessional. I mean, really. Imagine this. Yeah, I'm stealing your seat. She's gone. She went to the bathroom. She's dumping a dookie. You go into confessional and you sit down. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Yes, son, what are your sins? Well, I got on stage and talked about cum balls. Well, son, we'll have to have you penance. Okay, what do you need me to do? And all of a sudden you hear Bill Clinton, now forgive me on my impression. My throat has been out for the last few days. So my impression's not on point. But you just hear Bill Clinton's voice go, go to Vegas and get 2 hookers and some blow. So much better than a rosary. Oh, at least I got the podcast guys laughing. Holy shit. You guys are a tougher crowd than I thought for all 22 of you. Shit. Oh, how was your shit? Did you wipe? I did. I stole your chair while you were taking the Dukes, so. Yeah, first sign of denial. Denial. What did I say about alcoholics? Admit you're an alcoholic. You're not an alcoholic. She just said, I'm not taking a poop. Denial. She's a poopaholic. I'm sorry. Oops. So listen, guys, I'm going to cut my set short because it is getting late tonight. I want to thank you all for coming out. We attempted to do something here that was sort of a success. At least we gave a good time to the family, showed our love, our support. So I just want to let you all know from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming out. I will be back on the comedy scene now. I did take my 2-year hiatus. Uranus. I took my 2-year anus. What, no moaning for that?
Too many
Hold
kids.
this while I run to the bathroom.
She's out of the bathroom. She could do it for you.
Yeah. All I need her is to hold the mic while I go to the bathroom and keep that going. I'm an old man. It takes not much to excite me nowadays. I was trying to end my show, you know, and now you got me on a whole nother rant. I'll tell you. Because I have to go to church in the morning. You missed that part.
Remember, he got to turn to page 22.
Yeah, she missed it. She was taking a shit. That's why she doesn't understand I have to end it and go to church in the morning. Plane ticket to Vegas. Before you do it, get yourself a plane ticket to Vegas. I know you don't know what I'm talking about, but you can go back and hear the podcast, and then you'll be like, holy shit, that was actually kind
You'll
of
meet
funny.
Bill Clinton over there.
Yeah. And I don't know what kind of hookers you're going to get, but can I at least listen from the closet?
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, we're in trouble. Unbelievable.
Okay, Ames, put her on every guest list of every show I ever do because she just kind of blends into my act after she takes a shit.
Brian Pelicano with our very own Patty Cakes chiming in.
Oh, speaking of which, one more thing, guys. I'm sorry.
Just one more thing.
Yeah.
I think about shit, and all of a sudden I got something to tell you guys. That just shows you a little insight into my life.
Oh, you got Patty Cakes.
My squatty potty arrived today. Anybody else got a squatty potty?
Yeah.
The squatty potty is amazing. I actually got to take for first time. I'm not even kidding, guys. You got to check this shit out. And I'm not paid by them, okay? I am just a fan at this fucking point in my old age. The squatty potty is amazing. I got it home. I put it under the toilet. And before I came to the show, because I like to shit before the show, I sat down and took a shit, and I'll tell you, it came right the fuck out.
Oh, boy.
But anyways, I really got to end my act because I didn't even mean to talk about a squatty potty. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you so much. I hope we at least made you smile tonight. That was our main goal. I want to thank Steve Tobin. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Steve Tobin a round of applause. He's an original comedian from the 80s out of Boston. I got my start in Boston. He got his start in Boston, but he's a hell of a lot funnier than me. I want to hit a round of applause for Todd Clay, please. Todd Clay is amazingly funny, but a little bit on the depressed side. So if you can just give him a hug on your way out the door, that would be fantastic. I want to hear it for Brian Holland. So, gentlemen, this poor guy's a trooper. I sold out a show in Auburn. He came, did the show for me, and for some reason, I put him on first. So now I said, Brian, I need you to come back up Kayla, our new comic. I need you to back her up, so you're going to be on second. He looks at me and says, man, you must fucking hate me. So we want to give Brian a round of applause. We want to give the Wicked Pisser Radio show, podcast show a round of applause. And ladies and gentlemen, brand new to the comedy scene. This wasn't her first show. It was actually fifth, I think she said.
Maybe
but
third.
that's okay. Let's give Kayla a round of applause. She did wonderful. Everybody, let's stick around for a little bit. Get a little bit drunker if you're not already drunk. And let's dance, have fun, and just go from there. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I love you all.
Everybody who listened. I'd like to thank, first of all, one of our co-hosts, Abby.
It was a great night tonight.
Abby was front and center the entire show. Could have been made a target of. And we got, of course, Patty Cakes, who was made a target of.
Yeah, she's off on her own.
And she's all yours now. Okay, I got a lot of backing up to do. Your turn.
Oh, look at that, right?
I will take care of that.
There you go. And
we'll wrap it up for now. We may be back though for
we get a chance to get some interviews later on. Turn down the music.
Yeah, so it's an event. So right now we're gonna do music. So let's let that play out. And thank you for those who did join us. Again, sorry for the late start. We had some technical issues. The internet access was one of them. And I mean, the internet show is tough.
But I got to
Bamba.
And I'm Abigail.
Okay, hold on a second. Go ahead, one more time again. All right, well, that was patty cake.
Again, patty cake.
Alrighty. If you guys want to look
Patty
at
cake.
We don't know how patty cakes is.
Patty cake's is over the limit.
But we'd like to
right
thank you
side
for
of the
listening
stage
to
is the
us.
whiteboard.
And thank you very much.
Good night.
Yeah, can we go all there?
I think we're going to go out on that.
Bye.
Until it's over, look at what we've done. There are times where things may get too hard. Just wanna go all in, just to get rid of your cards. Say the grass is greener on the other side, but you say that you don't know, 'cause you can't afford the ride. Well, don't say it's over until it's over. Look at what we've done. It takes a lifetime to have such a good time. We're having so much fun. The ball's in your hand, you gotta run with the blade. You think about the future, but you don't care about much today. You like the wind silent, and no one bothers you. But when the world's in your hand and you ain't got no plan, well, you just don't know what to do. Now tell the truth. Don't say it's over until it's over. Look at what we've done. It takes a lifetime to have such a good time. We're having so much fun. Tomorrow can always get better. To those who don't like today, I'm telling you things will get better.